All right, guys. I haven't gone live in a while. Hopefully, you guys will tune in here in a minute. Thursday night football is coming on. I told you guys around 7 o'clock tonight. I will be talking about the trivia question that I had on the LinkedIn. So I had a LinkedIn question, and we're going to go ahead and put that on the screen right now. Who became the most decorated gymnast in history, winning 25 gold medals? Again, this was on. I did it this morning, and I like going on this day in sports history. I utilized that a lot when I was out in South Jersey. I had my own sports show, so I always did like an on this day in sports. So I want to do that every Thursday, so you guys can be looking forward to that on LinkedIn, on my Adam Helton. Check that out on my page, and I'll drop it probably Thursday morning, 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and then try to do a YouTube live on the answer as I'm doing today. So no one knows about that. This is brand new. Hopefully you guys follow me, subscribe to my page, AJ Let's Talk Sports, on podcast and YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. We're going to be starting this football game here, Thursday Night Football on Prime Video, here in about an hour or so, the kickoff, about 45 minutes or so. Justin Fields versus Carson Wentz. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about the trivia question of the day that we had. Had a couple people had a multiple choice question. I had Dominic Dawes on there. Had a lot of people on there. I don't remember what the people that I had on there. But the answer to the trivia question, who became the most decorated gymnast in history, winning 25 gold medals? That was in 2019. 2019, on this day, October 13th, 12th. What is it today? October 13th. I don't even keep up with my days. October 13th, 2019, on this day in sports history, it was Simone Biles. Simone Biles is the winner, and that was the trivia question answer. I think 50% was I had one with Mary Lou Retton that my uncle actually dated her back in the day. And then we had Gabby, I forget her name, Gabby something, Dominic Dawes, and Simone Biles. Simone Biles is the winner. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Thursday Night Football. I got a lot of notes written down right here because I can't look at I don't have my laptop working. Daggone things all messed up and stuff. So I had to write a bunch of stuff down before I went on live today. So let's take a look. I said Thursday Night Football, Washington, Chicago. I think it's in Chicago, but I'm not sure yet. So Thursday Night Football, Washington is a 1-4. They're the last in the NFC East. NFC East is looking really, really well. That's my division, the Dallas Cowboys. I have them right here. Boom. Dallas Cowboys, rocking and rolling. That's what I'm talking about. So, and then they got Chicago versus 2 and 3. Justin Fields actually doing pretty good. We're going to talk about him in a second. He's actually moving up a little bit, progressing. And let's get into it. My keys here, this is what I'm going to be talking about. Carson Wentz, he can't make mistakes. He's been making mistakes since in Philly. They got rid of him. And then when he go to Indy or something? No, he didn't go to Indy. And then he went to Washington. Now he's in my division. Now they're the worst in the division. I'm not saying it all falls on Carson Wentz, but he's pretty much a lot to blame. Especially when you watch that game, it was only like 5 days ago last time they played. He threw like a pick in the end zone. They had 3 opportunities. A lot of things going on with Carson Wentz. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe make the playbook a little easier or something. I don't know. So Fields throws. He needs to throw more, to my opinion. And he needs to make better decisions. Throw more. The wide receiving core, unfortunately, is really not that great. I had Daniel Mooney on my fantasy, and he's been playing like crap, so I had to get rid of him. So, lean more towards the run game. So hopefully they can get that running game going. I think it's Singletary or something in the backfield, or Herbert. Herbert needs to get going in the backfield. So Commanders watch. Who to watch for on the Washington Commanders team? I have Brian Robinson, the running back for the Chicago, for the Commanders. I mean, geez, I'm losing it today. Less than 7 weeks ago, he was shot twice in his leg from an assault robbery. Wasn't him, but he got shot twice. That's crazy. And then he has 9 carries, only 22 yards in his NFL debut. Not that great. Expect him to rush more. They're going to want him to get going in the backfield to help Carson Wentz a little bit and then work the play action. Bears watch. Justin Fields. Like I said, he finally looks to be progressing. 15 to 21 passing. His career high is 71.4%. Passer rating is 118.8. He had 208 yards passing and a touchdown his last game. Not too bad. Like to see him get even better. He probably is. Looks like he's really dedicated to the team. See what happens this year. Key matchups that I have for the Chicago Bears. The defensive end, Robert Quinn. I think he played for the Cowboys about last year or two. Guy's a freaking stud coming off the edge. Versus the Commanders' left tackle, Charles Leno. It's going to be tough. So Quinn has set a franchise record with 18.5 sacks last year. So look for him to get off the schneid and get some sacks. He's going to be pressuring Justin Fields. He's going to be pressuring Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz needs to get out of the pocket. I don't know if he can do that or not. But when he's pressured, he doesn't do very well. When he tries to run out of the pocket, he doesn't do very well. Going to contain him, and then Robert Quinn's going to have to get in the backfield and do some damage. And then I got a fantasy tip. And we're going to finish it off. Fantasy tip of the day. Curtis Samuel. I just picked him up on the waiver a couple weeks ago, and he's going to go beast mode on the Bears tonight. And who's guarding him? I'm glad you asked. Kyler Gordon. Kyler Gordon, the rookie from Washington, the Washington Huskies, is going to be guarding Curtis Samuel. So Curtis Samuel's going to go off. Just to let you know that. I hope he does because I got him on fantasy. So here we go. I want to know what just happened because I just got an update. Oh, Tyler Lockett is starting in your lineup but was downgraded to questionable. All right, just want to make sure I saw that. And that's what was our fantasy tip. I forgot to switch it over. I usually forget to do that. So fantasy tip, watch out for Curtis Samuel tonight. Hopefully he goes off. Give me 25-plus points, Curtis. I'm begging you. Again, Edge of the Sock Sports. Love you guys. God bless. Make sure you tip your waitress.